going to make our way into the other room and bring you something that is sold out the last and only time it was on the air in its debut. Back in August on the 22nd, we sold out of the Little Euro Girl. Here you're going to get your Camembert bread and cheese round, and you get not one of them, you get two of them. So you're getting that beautiful, creamy, delicious, delightful, melty cheese on the inside, and then little rolls that pull away, and each of them are topped and seasoned differently, all designed to be eaten with your Camembert in the middle. Just delightful. Now, we've taken orders for 3,600 of these since we debuted this back in August. Already 170 ordered in this show. And what we want to do is bring in our special guest. Esther Vink is joining us. She's going to tell us more about this collection. Esther, first of all, welcome to In the Kitchen with David. A pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. Likewise. It's good to see you again.
So Esther, talk to us about this collection. This is something very, very special. We love the concept of just pulling apart and eating, but there's a lot of flavor going on in each one of these.
Right.
Tell us more about it.
Absolutely. Yeah, sure. So all the ingredients are from Europe. The bread is made in Europe. It's very crispy on the outside, very soft on the inside. It's just a beautiful bread. We chose different colors in herbs as well, so it looks also very pretty. So you're also eating with your eyes with this one. And so we chose for poppy seed and sesame because it's just a classic. I mean, can't go wrong with sesame and poppy seed. Then we went with the oregano as well, which is the green one. And we chose to go with a barbecue herb as well. It's a homemade blend, actually. It's made with all different types of European herbs. So there is garlic in there, there is rosemary in there, there's so many different herbs in there, and it's just a beautiful thing that you have your own little fondue, because it's just, that's actually what it is.
Oh, so I take some of this melty, ooey gooey cheese, creamy cheese, and spread it on the roll, and then enjoy. Okay, here we go. Everybody hold on. Don't anybody move. Here it is. Oh, Esther.
Tell me
Hello?
what you think.
Come on now.
How creamy is this cheese? How creamy is the cheese?
You said it best. It's like fondue in the middle of this little basket of unbelievable rolls. This is the absolute elegant appetizer that couldn't be easier.
Absolutely.
The only thing left to do is the happy dance. Oh my word, this is so good. Oh, Esther, this is crazy. Really delightful.
Yes, it is. And you know, it's not like a smelly, strong cheese from Europe, because I know they can get pretty tough. But this is so creamy and so moist. Yes, absolutely. Because you know, even my nephews and my nieces, they eat this. It's just so soft. And the cheese is from the region called Normandy in France, which is in the north from France. And if you've ever been there, you have seen such green fields, and because the cows eat such a fresh green grass, it makes the milk much more creamy, and that's why this cheese is so perfect for this.
And then you just smear the melty, mild, creamy, yummy cheese, and you eat. Now, these are going very quickly. We can ship these either November the 8th, 2,500 for that date, or we can do December the 6th, 4,300 for that date. 4,000 since launch, 500 in this show. You get not one of these, but two of these. How do we prepare these? How do we get them ready to serve?
It's very, very easy. We ship them to you frozen, so you get them frozen. They will last in the freezer for a few months. All you do is just take it out, let it melt a little bit, put it in the oven for 12 minutes, and you're done. That's it. It's so easy. And, you know, it's so elegant to present this on your table, to eat this with a little bit of wine or make a charcuterie board next to it. I always cut some fresh vegetables to dip it in the cheese as well. You have endless options with this one.
I mean, you put a little crudité with this. You put this right next to your charcuterie board, whatever the case may be. And we're looking to do a little bit of entertaining, maybe having a few more people in. This is going to work out really nicely. Don't miss out on this. This is something unbelievably special. 800 of these are now gone. We're getting very, very busy on our phone lines. What I don't want you to do is wait. 4,300 now since launch. And we have so many people waiting to place an order, 700 people waiting on the phone lines. Now, Esther, tell us again about the cheese on the inside. I think that's going to be the deal breaker. People want to know more about that cheese.
Absolutely. Yes, of course. So we chose to go with the mild one, which is just going to be it's such a creamy cheese. And it's not stinky, it's not smelly, it's not strong. It's such a soft flavor. And it comes from the region in Normandy, from France. And the cows eat such green, fresh grass over there that it makes the milk so creamy and so delicious, so moist. And, you know, that's also what Europe is known for, of course, cheeses. I mean, that's just what we are very good at. And we import it directly from Europe, from France to you.
Look at that. I'm not even kidding.
All European ingredients.
This is so delightful. And then you just pinch the bread off and you smear the bread with the cheese. I would imagine you might want to get a little piece of prosciutto and maybe put on there something, or salami from the charcuterie board. So nice, and make yourself a little sandwich. Don't miss out on these. We're getting very, very busy. And you get not one of these, but two. I wanted to show how these come. And are they frozen when they arrive, Esther?
Yes. We ship them to you frozen. You can put them in the freezer. It will last for a few months. They're individually wrapped. We put a beautiful wooden circle around it, so it also presents very pretty. And I think this is just so sophisticated. And how great is this to give this as a gift to one of your loved ones? I mean, it's a perfect gift.
Now, you said they arrive frozen. Should we let them thaw before we put them in the oven, or can we put them in the oven from frozen?
Yes.
Okay, let them thaw.
No, I would let it thaw. Yeah, otherwise the cheese will not be melted through, and we want it to be very creamy and
we
melted,
want it to be very creamy. All right, fantastic. Oh, I'm gonna have a little more cheese on this roll. We've now taken orders for 5,300 of these since launch, 1,700 in this show, and if you want it November the 8th, 1,800 remain. December 6th, 3,800 remain. These are going very quickly, and I can tell you why. Because they're so good. This cheese is mild and lovely and creamy and perfect.
Yes.
These rolls are
and the bread is so crispy,
but soft on the inside, right?
Yes, very, very soft. It's like a cloud inside. It's so soft.
Let me encourage everyone to think about picking these up, because half our quantity we brought in since launch is now gone. Everyone is excited about these, and all of the rolls. Let's just talk a little bit about the rolls and the seasoning on top here, because there's a lot of different seasonings going on. Tell us about these.
Yes, absolutely. We chose to go with a poppy seed, which is of course a classic, just like the sesame. Exactly, the one you're pointing at. And then we chose for oregano, next to that it looks very beautiful. It's also a very tasty herb. And we have one with the barbecue herb, which is a house-made blend. It's a perfect mixture. And maybe that's my favorite, the barbecue one.
I think I'm going to try that one next.
It has so much flavor. Yes, you should. You absolutely should. It's a beautiful blend.
And then some of this creamy, delightful cheese. Oh, I have never seen anything like this at a party, at a get-together, at a wine and cheese gathering. You're going to be the toast of your neighborhood with these.
You're right. You're right.
Esther, the barbecue one?
I know. How good is that?
Unbelievable. And please serve this beside your charcuterie board so people can take a little piece of, a wafer-thin slice of salami or ham or something and put on here and enjoy.
Yes, it's so good.
Esther, I don't think I've ever seen something so unique in its presentation, fantastic in its flavor, and versatile in its design. This is going very, very quickly. In fact, now we've taken orders for 6,000 since launch, 2,500 in this show, and if you want these delivered November the 8th, I have 1,400 remaining. If you want December 6th, 3,400 remain. Remember, you're getting a pair in this pack up today. So these will last, you said, how many months in the freezer?
Well, at least 8 months.
8 months.
When you get them home. Yes, at least. But, it's perfect to have this in the freezer. Whenever you have any guests coming over, you just take it out of the freezer, bake it off. It's 10 to 15 minutes in the oven. That's it. Then you're ready. And you have such a sophisticated platter to serve to your guests and just add some vegetables, maybe a bit of charcuterie. I always add some honey to it. I always have honey on the side. You know, it pairs really well with the cheese. And it's not only great to serve, but it's also a very, very beautiful gift. And it's all the way from Europe. We import it directly from France. There's just European ingredients in there. And that's what's making this cheese so melty and so creamy.
Oh, it's just one little bite of heaven after another. This is the barbecue seasoned roll. And then on the inside is that delightful cheese. Oh my word, this
Beautiful.
Is so lovely. And I'm so glad that you have used the word stinky cheese out loud several times, because no one likes to admit it, but nobody likes stinky cheese. Well, some people do, but most people don't.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. We
Mary,
just
did you
wanted
say
it
you like
to be
stinky cheese?
for everyone.
Mary likes stinky cheese. But I'll tell you, this is a very mild cheese and a very, very delightful, universal flavor that I think so many people will enjoy.
Absolutely. Also, the little ones, my nieces and nephews love this cheese because it's just so mild and so soft in taste and flavor. I wish the people at home could smell what I'm smelling right now. All these herbs, the fresh bread, the creamy cheese, it's beautiful.
Well, this is simply delightful. One of my new personal favorites. I will be ordering this myself, because when I entertain, I can only imagine how my friends will be like, where did you find this unbelievable collection?
Right.
Now, let me tell you, we have taken orders for 7,000 since launch. In this show alone, 3,400. If you want it November 8th, I have 900 to go around. If you want it December the 6th, 2,900. And Mary, what you may want to do is buy some extra stinky cheese and pair with this. All right. So stay on the line here. Esther, what a pleasure to have you back. Thank you so much for being here.
Likewise. Have a great day, David.
Take care, my dear.
Bye.
Be well. All right, we're going to take a short break so the crew can come and devour all of the cheese and the bread. Now, what was that, Sean?